We've been commissioned to help out at the Farstar station, where Visage farmers grow food for underprivileged worlds. But due to the eccentricities of the Visage language, I haven't the foggiest clue what we'll actually be doing. Director, what a delightful day and/or night in which to see you. I've had a moment to check our itinerary, and while a few farmers are laden with photonymph parasites, I'm not quite seeing the emergency we were warned about.
Hello, and great tragedy forever. Many friends lost already. Many others at the limits of time. Pleased to work, so their world lines stretch in our company.
I see. Yes. Well, let's see about these parasites and figure out the rest as we go, I suppose. Ms. Orion has been working on a means of detaching various kinds of parasitic blighters.
Hey, Director! Parasitology has been in the works for a while, and it's finally time to ship it. There are still a couple of issues with the Doctopus misreading the subject's gut biome as a threat, and temporarily removing their digestive system. But we can iron that out later. Hope it helps. Try not to look it in the eyes.
I've suggested for months now that we should charge double for parasitized patients, but that's apparently considered grossly inhumane. Regardless, Ms. Orion also requests that we store the photonymphs we extract. For what reason, I'm simply not sure. We're ready to open the hospital at your command. You may also wish to bring in some of your consultants. They're raring to go. Are we ready, Director? Right you are. We're opening the hospital now.
The aperture dilates that life may happen further. Big kisses to you.
I have the inclination to report our client to SR.
What's SR, Heal?
Sapient Resources, maybe. Their job is to look after the company's bottom line while manipulating employees into false comfort. Not to worry, you don't qualify for their services. Our first patients have just slopped in, carrying their own glowing little passengers. Amongst these first patients are some Visage. Ms. Orion has the details on these betentacled fellows.
Ah, the Visage! Most species have a hard time understanding their peculiar minds and visual language. But if you hang around them long enough, you'll just start to get it. They love windows and they love toilets. Windows, presumably, because they get to stare into the void with their luxurious eyes. And toilets? Well, we don't really know. They don't eat, so our best guess is that they just enjoy the lavatorial vibes.
and a joy for their life now, which is now saved forever by you. And now they cannot die forever.
Director, I fear we might have somewhat oversold the effectiveness of our treatments. Don't forget to place some vending machines to feed your patients and staff.
Friends with mittens cured now, their pain removed. Blessings to you, and small presents afforded now. The large friends yet still ache with urgency for aid healing. Please immediately do the healing.
Yes, the large friends. Yes, we'll make sure to see to that pronto. Director, I don't know what we're doing here, and I'm starting to panic. Book us tickets on a tanky liner, just in case we need to abandon the proverbial ship.
Warm greetings to you all. Had to clean some of this up.
We've got an incoming transmission from Miss Orion. Something about these parasites we've encountered.
Great job so far, Director. The photo nymphs that have been extracted from those patients, we're gonna use them to make some photo fertilizer. Here will give you the details.
I will. Oh, yes. Yes, of course I will. Director, according to these schematics, the photonymphs need to be loaded into canisters by our wonderful parasitology demons. Once the canisters are adequately prepared, they'll be dispatched down to the farm to achieve rejuvenation of
Back
the
to the load.
vegetables. I'm not entirely clear how, but that's the plan. Given the large volume of incoming canisters, you may want to prioritize them in specific rooms. To do this, select a room and then add canisters as a conditioned priority. You can use this to keep canisters to a specific part of the hospital, or just generally make them feel more important. Director, I recommend assigning our canisters as the priority in some of our parasitology rooms. This will ensure that they're seen to as rapidly as possible. Select one of the rooms to set this up. First batch of photo fertilizer is away. Its juices will hopefully nourish these odd vegetables back to health.
Eel, the fertilizer stuff is working. The veggies are looking way better. Also, I think I heard one of the canisters reading out nuclear codes while they were on their way to the ambulance.
Oh, I'm sure they're for a country which no longer exists. Nothing to be concerned about, Maddie.
Are you sure?
Not in the slightest.
Hello, Galactica. It's me again. Catch you later.
Many visage with weeping stones, obscuring speech, and tentacle shakery insufficient. With love for you,
Yes, and we love you too, tentacle person, for wholly contractual and platonic reasons. Patience incoming, Director. Given the materials crusting up their eyes, I'd say it looks like a job for laser surgery. The calcified visage have We've been commissioned to help arrived.
make time for you.
Director, a plague of noshers have come to visit our wonderful hospital and harass the pleasant patients within.
Hello, Galactica. Catch you in the void.
Yes, Smitty.
Why do you keep sending me messages that say increase hostility weights?
I'm making experimental updates to your AI.
Is that normal?
Yes, Smitty. With the overhauls your network has had over the last decade, it's like a bowl of spaghetti in there. Don't worry, I'll sort you out.
Bitter vegetable.
Director, some of the veggies came loose from the farm and are heading straight for us.
Not at all the case, Smitty. They're simply growing larger on account of our director's immaculate performance. Ah. Well, we've taken significant structural damage from the impact of tractor-sized tomatoes. Egg on my face, I suppose.
Hello there. I hope you're all well. Fancy that one? Smashing. See you later, Galactica. I'm off for a spot of cheese.
We've been commissioned to help out at the Farstar station, where Visage farmers grow food for... Medi, did you read the magazine I sent you?
I'm not really interested in tractors, Heel.
Nonsense. Good grief, that talk they're getting these days.
Rave engine which spins very strongly now. The hauling happens with great efficiency now. And joy for drivers. Their loud horns also.
Oh, yes. Precisely, the horns. Well, I'll be a fellow enthusiast. I shall contact you directly.
Success happening now. Ocular corrections inspire joy, and vegetable flourishing eventuates. Fast claps for you. Bestowing now the critter lure, for then to placing. Critter's approach to its song for trivial collection.
Hello! It's me again. Having a gander?
Metrics on our treatments for the farm so far look really good, guys. There are still a bunch of ways we can improve it, though. I'll send Heel some ideas.
Yes. Director, we can jazz up the effectiveness of our photo-fertilizer by running the canisters through a skin lab after they've collected a photonymph sample. Make sure there are enough of each room to ensure our canisters get drenched in the appropriate slop at a regular pace. And don't forget that you can also assign canisters as the priority in your skin labs.
Right then. Back to the road for me.
Blessings upon Tractor Understander. A magazine provided and returned, gently folded and known now.
Ah, the magazine. Oh, I've plenty of editions. There was a particularly interesting design for an injection pump in January's release, which...
Claps for device knowledge provided. We must attend to non-tractor matters forever now.
Ah. Yes, of course. Best of luck to you, Medi. I think the alien just ghosted me.
They're not a ghost, Heel. They're a mollusk.
Nice place.
We've been commissioned. Their roots is on the buzzer for you, Director. Something about a bloating issue. As I have come to expect, the details are rather unclear.
We request ape help with Visage private problems. Our roots must perform the divergence, and our progeny wait in the world lines, delayed too long. Mollusk brain help, and then vibrations happen.
I'm afraid I'm rather at a loss, Director.
Heel, I think they're saying they want to visit the Dreamarium and then get shaken around in a centrifuge.
Mary, you don't know what those words mean.
Correct for the Medi-Machine mind. Great pain happens now. I arrive soon for and then baby to happen twice.
Everyone has gone utterly mad.
Hello, Galactica. It's me again.
Our perilously bulging client has arrived, Director. I expect they'll want to be seen to as quickly as we can.
Correct, and thank you. You are small.
So I hear.
Divergence withheld. Please to neuron separation, and then good vibrations.
Yes, I'm afraid I have little experience with the Visage life cycle. I'll ask Mary if he can find some soothing drinks for you.
And thanking you. Claps for clan friend assistance. Has re-separated proto-minds. We ache for release of small visage now. Request shaking. Request shaking. Please shake the baby now. Request apes to shake the baby.
a relief provided and anxieties at the loss. Thank you for the new lines, which only now become possible now from you. The team self-sipping to farm, returning now, and to help.
A farewell to you now, briefly as strangers. To know you again with differences in time someday. Recovered now from catastrophe as friend to Galacticare. Grateful for them. Dr. Cora Orion, to whom speaking would happen well.
Yes, as you say. One of the Visage babies would rather like to talk to you, Director.
To join to Galacticare now, to work in gratitude for Visage and Visage healing. Experience developed, shared with us unconsciously. Affected by mood, by thoughts.
It's over.
All feelings shared, in joy and suffering. We'll prepare to perform Galacticare health operation. Grateful for you.
Warm greetings to you all. There should be a good range of gubbins here. I'm off to catch up with the news.
We're seeing some spectacular results from our vegetable interventions, Director. Spiffing job so far.
Majestic vegetables singing the hidden rhythm, providing lone horn now, whose toots open the gift sphincter to the lone world. Therefore, toot for first encounter with Bear's friend. It is correct, and for the joy.
Director, I've received another update from Ms. Orion's research on the blight which has struck the farm. Based on her models, we can produce two distinct products, and this new one will require bones as an ingredient.
a doctor?
Hello! It's me again. Browse away. See, that one's new. I'll chuck it in. A fine invention. See you around, Space.
Vomitungs are stalking your hospital. It's worth getting rid of them if you want your patients to keep their food down. Director, your hospital is full of yogurt. Acquire more Medibots.
Heel, I saw a photo nymph floating around, and it made me really mad for some reason. Did you change something?
No, Betty, nothing at all to worry about. Besides, the photo nymphs are utterly harmless unless just consider them our friends. Director, I may have accidentally revived Medi's wartime programming. Additionally, it seems a recent shipment of cork was infested with photo nymphs. They've bred in the cans and their offspring are now floating about. You can collect them to add them to our stockpile.
Hello, Galactica. How are we looking? Perfect.
Tiny enemies arrive for you now with deep friend attachments, with regret.
The racism is necessary.
I'm sure that something merely got lost in translation, Director.
to the gnome for me, Galactica.